Hey Dan, it's time to go to the final event in California Games 2, which is skateboarding. Now the skateboarding has very similar controls to the half pipe in snowboarding, and I think this is actually maybe the second easiest event to score points on, because it lasts so long and you have so many opportunities. So you control yourself moving left and right with the D-pad, and you can use that to gain speed by going up and back down. Once you're inside these pipes, you can actually gain enough momentum to go all the way around and earn points for that. When you're in the half pipe area, you can also perform tricks on the side of those as well. If you approach the half pipe while holding B, you'll do a hand plant, which you can hold for a few seconds there. Now you won't fall if you hold it for too long. And you want to be careful at the entrance to those pipes, because you only get so many falls, depending on your difficulty, before it will end your run. You can also score points by completing rotations within the larger pipes. Now the other trick you can do in the half pipe is a grind, so if you come up, we'll need to wait for an open section again. When you're inside the full pipes, really the only thing you can do is loop around 3 times in one direction and then change direction. But out in the half pipe, you can do the grab, but you can also grind by holding the A button as you are in the air over top. And the longer you do it, the more points you will get. So a short one, or a long one. And that's what happens if you miss the entrance to a pipe. Now on the bottom right, you can see the full map. It is one long course all the way down. And so you can see the white sections are the full pipes, the yellow sections are the half pipes. Alright, and one other trick you can do is when you're in the air, if you've come up to the right, press to the left, and you'll do a board grab. And same in the opposite direction. If you're coming up to get some air on the left-hand side, press right on the D-pad when you're in the air, and you'll do a little board grab for some points there. Now there's one other way to score points. It can be a bit tricky, but those very short pipe sections, there's a couple coming up here, if you can time it right, you can actually jump over top of them. Let's see if I can do it here. Yes, there we go, and you can get quite a few points doing that. Of course, you do run the risk of smashing yourself into the wall or losing your board. So once again, it's very much the same thing as what we were seeing in the half pipe on the snowboarding level, where you just want to vary up your tricks, do as many as you can, get your score as high as possible, but don't put yourself in a position where you are likely to fall down. Now I'll show you what sort of happens if you are in the wrong place at the end of a pipe. You will bail. So let's see if I'm not quite right. There we go. And you can see I only have one more fall, so I'll play it a bit safe here. But you know, do another handstand. Try to stay in the center to make sure that the pipe is nice and safe on the entry. Maybe another grind. There we go, we're just coming into the last big turn here. And there's a time limit for this, but the time limit is extremely generous. course, you do get extra points depending on how much time you have remaining at the end of the run. That last pipe is a bit boring because it just sort of goes on, and again, all you can do is sort of spin in one direction and then spin in the other direction. And here we are, we're coming up towards the end. Maybe one last grab. There we go. And we've made it through. And we've managed our first ranking of excellent. I think the skateboarding was definitely one of my favorite events to do as a kid. One, because I really liked it anytime I could pull off that jump over top of the short pipes. It always felt really, really impressive. This was a few years before we got to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which was also just a lot of fun. Alright, Dan, well, those are all the events for California Games 2. As I said in the first video, you can either be playing solo, in which case you'll go through all 5 events and try to set your own best high score, or you can do play competition, where 2 players will take turns on all 5 of the events. Alright, well, I hope that helps you set a new high score for yourself. Let me know if you managed to beat any of the high scores that I set. Alright, Dan, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.